Hello, everybody, and welcome to another week of Makers Monday. I am Anastasia Radloff, aka A Stampin' Blondie, and I'm excited to be here with you for another week of live step-by-step crafting. Good evening from a chilly Rhode Island. Yesterday morning when I woke up, it was 39 degrees outside. I am not ready for winter. This morning there was frost on our grass, and it's definitely starting to turn from fall to winter outside, and I will be inside for the next like 4 months until it starts to warm up. I hope you all had an amazing weekend and a great Halloween. Let me just make sure that I'm live here on Facebook. I'm also live over on YouTube as well. So if you're watching, make sure to comment, say hi, let me know where you're joining from. It's always fun to see where everybody is watching from each week. All right, looks like I'm live here on Facebook and over on Instagram as well. So we are good to go. Hello, Corinne. Hello, Cindy. And I heard that there was snow in Mount Lemmon in Arizona yesterday. I saw some pictures, but I am not looking forward to it. Yes, winter is here just in time for my new bike. One of our neighbors down the road had a pink Schwinn beach cruiser on their driveway this afternoon that said free. So my husband and I ran up to the neighbor's house and I snagged that pink Schwinn bike. I am excited to kind of spruce it up a little bit and get it going for not winter, but in the spring, get it riding, and I'm excited to get that out and maybe cruise up and down on the beach here. Yes, the time change. So this was the first time in 8 years I have had to change my clocks. This past weekend living in Arizona, they don't do daylight savings time, but I had to change all my clocks, and I only had a couple, so it really wasn't that bad. But still, I don't like that it's now starting to get dark at 4 here. It's crazy. I don't like that part. But yes, if you're in Arizona, while they don't change time, they change what time zones they fall under. So they don't change time, but they go back and forth between Mountain and Pacific time. And so right now they're on Mountain time. But it's a little crazy, and yeah, just getting used to getting dark at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's so weird. I'm ready to go to bed at 6 p.m. I'm still getting over that cold. It has been 2 weeks since I've had this cold. My voice is much better this week, but I'm still kind of stuffy and trying to kick that cold to the curb. But forgive me, I have my water here over to the side, so if I have to take a couple sips, I'm still getting over that cold. It's been 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks. I'm ready for it to be gone. All right, so today I'm going to be creating 3 projects for you from the Christmas Everywhere kit. Now, this is part of our online exclusive offerings. All of our kits are offered only on the website, so you won't find them in any catalog. So they're not going to be in our annual catalog. They won't be in our mini catalog. They're housed exclusively online, so you can see exactly what is available. And this Christmas Everywhere kit is really fun because not only is it for wintry Christmas scenes, but there's also a special part in there if you live in more of a warmer climate like Arizona, Florida, where at Christmas it doesn't get very cold. So there's something for everyone, hence the term Christmas Everywhere kit. Now I'm going to be creating 3 projects from this kit today. The first project that I'm going to do is exactly like the kit is. So you'll see exactly what the kit comes with and what type of project it is designed for. The second card is I'm going to step it up a little bit. So I'm going to add some embellishments, some ribbon, and I'll show you that warmer climate card. And then The third project is not a card at all. So Stampin' Up! Is starting to get into offering more scrapbooking type supplies since their acquisition of Close to My Heart this summer. And I'm trying to get into scrapbooking a little bit more. I will tell you, I'm not a scrapbooker at all. I have a really tough time with the larger canvas, as I like to call it. So it took me a little bit to create this. It may be very basic to you that are avid scrapbookers, but I wanted to show what you can use with the kit supplies and just an addition of some cardstock and a ribbon. So very simple additions that you may already have in your craft supply to stretch that kit just a little bit further. So before we get started, I just have a quick announcement and then we will jump right into our projects here today. So the first thing is, don't forget, this November's Club Craft and Create, the deadline to register for this is coming up on Friday is the deadline, November 8th. This is the last month for holiday cards. So we will be transitioning away from holiday cards for December's Club Craft and Create. I do this so that by December, all of your Christmas cards are ready to be mailed out before the hustle and bustle of the season kicks in. So we are featuring this month the Snowy Wonder Bundle. Now, I created Makers Monday projects with this last week. So Snowy Wonder is our stamp and bundle for this month's Club Craft and Create. So you can see alternate projects or more projects with that from last week's Makers Monday. Now, November Club Craft and Create. In Craft and Create, you create 8 cards. There's 4 different designs, 2 each of these different designs that you see here. It includes all of your cardstock pieces cut for you. Your designer series paper is not cut, so you can choose whichever pattern for your designer series paper. You can recreate my exact projects, or you can go rogue and choose whatever designer series paper you'd like. It also includes an embellishment, a roll of ribbon, and a full package of embellishments, and PDF step-by-step tutorial with full color and how to put the projects together, as well as a step-by-step video. Now, I did mention last week October's Club Craft and Create. I'm still getting over that sickness, so I have not recorded that video just yet. I want to make sure that my voice is strong and I don't have to take any breaks. Last week my voice was not strong. I'm hoping to record the video this week. So deadline to sign up for November's Club Craft and Create is this Friday. There's a link in the description of this video that you can learn all about Club Craft and Create, what it entails, and register for your kit. Now, each week I do something called Prize Patrol, and all you have to do is share this video and comment that you shared, and you're entered into Prize Patrol. So last week, our Prize Patrol was a package of the 2023 New Core Colors collection Stampin' Write markers. That's quite the handful. So our winner from last week is Candy Hansen. So thank you, Candy, for sharing my video. All she had to do was share the video, comment that she shared, and she was entered into Prize Patrol. Now this week is a fun Prize Patrol because I am featuring the Christmas Everywhere kit. I wanted to give away a kit. So this is the For the Guys card kit. If you want to see what it looks like, you can go to the Stampin' Up! Website, type in For the Guys, and you can see. It includes everything you need to create the projects in here. Stamp set, ink pad, envelopes, everything you need is in here. So that's our Prize Patrol for this week, and all you have to do is share the video, comment that you shared, and you're entered into Prize Patrol. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our projects this week. So let me grab my stuff here. So like I mentioned, this is the Christmas Everywhere kit. So all of our kits come in these really nice brown boxes. The best part about these is when you're finished your projects, you can put the a gift in here with the cards, or you can mail something in this. This is a great box to repurpose. Yes, I feel so much better this week. Still trying to get over that cold, but definitely feeling and sounding a lot better this week. So here is what the kit includes. The Christmas Everywhere kit comes with supplies to create 3 different designs, and each of those designs 3 different cards for a total of 9 cards. Now, this is one of our, I would say, intermediate crafting kits because it does include stamping. So if you are a brand new crafter, we do have beginner crafter kits that have no stamping involved. So you can create your projects and just they're die cut pieces, pre-printed sentiments, and they're good to go. But this one does have stamping involved into it. So it has a Lost Lagoon Stampin' Spot. Now I have the full-size ink pad, so this week I'll be using the full-size ink pad, but it does come with a Lost Lagoon Stampin' Spot. Like I said, 9 envelopes. These are great too because you can pull these apart and use these pattern pieces for more projects. So if you already have white envelopes, use these for more projects. It comes with a stamp set, so it has, let's close this so you can kind of see it a little better. It says warm wishes. These are all separate words, so you can kind of mix and match. So warm wishes, Christmas, happy and merry, 3 different sizes of trees, and then a little star here. Now, I've already got some of them on my blocks already, so that's why they're missing, but you have a little stamp set. It comes with these are glitter embossed die cut pieces. So you have these different trees, they have red glitter on them. And then because this is called Christmas is Everywhere, not only do we have Christmas trees, but we also have saguaro cacti and palm trees. So if you live in Arizona, you can create some kind of Arizona themed Christmas cards, or if you live in a climate where it's much cooler, like here in Rhode Island, you can create Christmas cards, like traditional Christmas cards. It also comes with some of these pre-printed cards, and I'll show you how we're going to use some of these on the projects. Now, it only comes with 1 sheet of the saguaro because all of the pieces that you could need are on this one. But then it comes with 3 pieces of these trees. It has some pre-printed card base pieces. We're going to use these as well as some of these die cut sentiment pieces here too. Now the instructions, if you no glitter, yeah, we're gonna keep the glitter over here. No glitter all over the house. Luckily it doesn't flake off, so that's the good glitter. So the instructions come with full color, step-by-step details. It tells you exactly where to put Stampin' Dimensionals. It tells you where to put sentiments. You can choose whichever sentiment you want. And then on the back here, there are some details more about our kits. The coordinating colors in this kit are Granny Apple Green, Lost Lagoon, Pecan Pie, Pretty Peacock, and Real Red. Now, the one thing I was really excited about when I opened up this kit is this ginormous sheet of Stampin' Dimensionals. So you can see a normal sheet of dimensionals is about that size, so you get extra dimensionals. I wish Stampin' Up! Made all of their dimensionals in this big sheet. But I'm gonna show you the projects that we're gonna work on today. So like I said, the first project we're gonna do is the traditional card that comes in the kit. So just this simple project, very easy to put together, no design time, it's already designed for you, so all you have to do is put it together. The second project, we're gonna step it up just a little bit more. We're gonna do the warmer climate Christmas card. So we're gonna add some twine here, we're gonna color some embellishments, and just kind of change the overall color scheme just to really make it more of a tropical themed Christmas card. Now, the last project we're gonna do is an easy peasy scrapbook page. Now this scrapbook page is really special because this was taken Christmas of last year. So I have Tucson, Arizona. We've got some saguaro cacti here. But this picture makes me smile a lot for more than just because it's a cute picture. This was, like I said, Christmas last year. We had matching PJs, but this picture makes me sad because 2 of these 3 doggies are no longer with us. We lost Bailey in August of this year and then Honey in October of this year. So it's definitely a bittersweet picture, but I'm really excited to make that scrapbook page for you. Now, I did not do an 12 by 12 scrapbook page just because these pre-printed cards and everything are your basic 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And so if I did a 12 by 12 scrapbook page, some of these papers wouldn't have stretched the entire way. So I just did an 8 by 8. Not only can this be a scrapbook page, but you can also put it in an 8 by 8 frame as well. So it's kind of a mixture of how you want to display your paper. Yes, Cindy, it's so sad. I miss them both so much, but I'm excited that we still have Leia, and she's our oldest one. She's 16 and she's still kicking right upstairs right now. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, we're gonna start on this traditional project here. And for this one, we need the Real Red card base. Yes, this is gonna go in a frame. I'm gonna put this in a frame once I'm done. It's gonna be part of my Christmas decorations every year. So it'll be, I have already a frame ready for it to go. Okay, so Real Red is our card base here. Pre-printed, so really easy to put these together. I'm gonna be using, like I said, the full-size ink pad, but Lost Lagoon. We need 1 of these pre-printed cards. Let's move some of this out of the way as well. 1 of these pre-printed cards. And I'm gonna use the stamp that is, it's a full tree. It doesn't have any details to it. It's just a full tree here. And I'm gonna stamp it once there, and you'll see how simple these cards are to put together. And then the little star here. Oh, actually I need that same color. The little star we're gonna stamp twice, and 1 there and 1 there. And that is all the stamping on that we need to do. Now I'm gonna do a sentiment that says Merry Christmas, and we're gonna do that on one of the pieces that are Granny Apple Green. So what I did is I put my sentiments down on my workspace, and I just layered them on top of each other so that I can easily stamp them all at once, and it fits right into that little sentiment piece. Now I chose Merry Christmas for this one. You could choose Happy Holidays, Happy Wishes, Warm Wishes, you know, whatever sentiment you want, but I chose Merry Christmas for this one. We're gonna add Stampin' Dimensionals to the back of this. And like I said, these come, well, not this sheet, but the other sheet. These come already in the kit, so you don't have to worry about them if you don't already own dimensionals. And that's gonna go not right in the middle of the card, it's gonna go more towards the top of the card. We're gonna add some of these pieces here, and we need, grab this, we need this one. It had the little glitter ornaments on it, and then 2 of these. And you could really mix and match these. You could add, you know, 3 different Christmas trees. You could have them all the same, however you want to put these together. Now this is gonna go with Stampin' Dimensionals as well, so we're just gonna put all these on the back, and then our sentiment is gonna have dimensionals on it too. So we're gonna start with our dimensional tree in the middle first. I like to start that way and then work my way out. And then 2 of these. These have little red ornaments on them as well. excuse me. This cold just needs to go away. And then our sentiment piece at the bottom. I like to kind of butt it right up against that. And there is our first project. You could see less than 5 minutes to put this together. Very simple, very easy. This is exactly what the kit contents come with. So there's nothing else added to our project here. So you don't need any additional supplies. This is exactly with what the kit comes with. All right, now our next project, we're gonna step it up just a little bit, and we're gonna bring in the addition of twine, a different color ink pad, some rhinestones, and Stampin' Blends. So we've got, yes, Bailey was our dimensional paper collector. Bailey, the dog that passed away, she would find all those little dimensional pieces on her nose and just walk around the house and it'd be stuck to her nose, and it was so cute. Okay, we have our Granny Apple Green card base, and we're also going to need a Real Red sentiment piece. And like I said, this one has the addition of some extra supplies. So for this one, I'll be using a Real Red ink pad and Granny Apple Green. Again, if you don't have these, substitute with whatever you have in your craft supply. That's the closest colors. This one, we're gonna use the sentiment that says Warm Wishes. And we're gonna use some rhinestones, some twine, and Stampin' Blends. And I'll show you what we're gonna do with those in a minute. Okay, again, our pre-printed little card here. And I need to clean off my stamp because we're gonna stamp the exact same thing that we did on the last card, but we're just switching up the colors. So this time we're going to stamp the background. Instead of Lost Lagoon, it's going to be Real Red. So our same tree from our last card, move that up so you can see it. So we'll stamp one there. And you can see just how different this looks with the addition of a different color ink pad. So a star there and a star there. And we're gonna close that up. And our sentiment now, we're just changing the sentiment. So the last one said Merry Christmas. This one is Warm Wishes. So the rhinestones and the twine do not come in this kit. That's why this one's kind of more of a stepped up project. I'm just substituting with what I had in my craft supply, but the rhinestones and the twine are not in this kit. So we had a Granny Apple Green for our Warm Wishes. And now we're gonna assemble with our tropical theme. So we've got our saguaro, and then our two little palm trees. You just have to be a little careful with the palm trees because they're kind of thin at the bottom. And same thing like our last project. We're gonna add dimensionals to the backs of all of these 4 pieces here, sentiment included. So we've got our, now on the palm tree, I'm only adding 1 dimensional just at the top. So the bottom, you'll just have to be a little careful with because it can get caught and curl back. So we're gonna add our saguaro piece first. And this one has little red ornaments, and then the bottom is glitter too. So we're gonna put that there. And then on each side a palm tree. There. And even if you don't live in a warmer climate, it's still a great card to send out with this Warm Wishes sentiment on it. It can be kind of punny, and then everybody wants warm wishes when it's, you know, freezing outside. We're gonna add dimensionals to the back of that now and add that to our card just like the last one. So the only things we're changing on this one is we're adding some embellishments, changing the Christmas trees to tropical, and then the ink colors. So basically the same layout, just some simple swaps in there. there towards the top, and then our warm wishes. Okay, now we're gonna come in with our rhinestones. We're gonna take our Stampin' Blends marker. This is the Real Red, and I'm gonna use the dark Real Red marker, and we're going to color in 2 of the medium-sized rhinestones. Now, I really love to do this with the rhinestones and Stampin' Blends because you can change them to be whatever color you want to match your project if you don't have any embellishments that go along with it. So with the Stampin' Blends, you can layer on the color, make them as dark as you want. And it's an alcohol-based marker, so it dries practically instantly. So then I'll hold it up here. You can see now you have 2 red rhinestones to put on your project. Will a mini dimensional fit in the bottom of the palm tree? Yes. I did not use a mini dimensional just because I'm trying to use as much of the kit contents as I can to show you guys these. Now this one is stepped up a little bit, so I could have used a mini dimensional, but I just wanted to use regular dimensionals because they were included in the kit. But yes, a mini dimensional would fit at the bottom of this little palm tree here. Okay, we're gonna add our rhinestones to either side of our sentiment piece there. And then we're gonna take 2 pieces of this twine, or really whatever ribbon you have that you wanna use. This is a great card for, we all have those like rolls of ribbon laying around that we just, you know, wanna get rid of, but we don't have a good project for them. This is a good project for that. So I'm just using twine because I didn't want to use a bulky ribbon. I just wanted to use something simple. And you may even have some of this twine from another kit that you may have done, or class that you've taken. So you may already have this twine already too. And I'm just gonna make it even here. Pull it tight and then cut all 4 at the same time. Yes, Real Red ribbon would be good too. You just want to make sure it's not really a thick width ribbon. You just really want it to be a thinner so that you can see this like stamping in the background here that you've done. Okay, we're gonna use a mini glue dot for this right on the palm tree. And there is our second project today. This is the stepped up card. So you can see it really is the same layout, but just a simple addition of embellishments, a ribbon, and swapping out some ink colors. And you really have a totally different card, but it's essentially the same layout. So no matter if you live in a warmer climate or a cooler climate, the Christmas Everywhere kit is great for everybody. Okay. Now the last project today is that scrapbook kit, scrapbook page. Now, because I only have 1 saguaro left for my kit, because I've made my samples and now I'm making 2 scrapbook pages, I'm just gonna add 1 saguaro up here because that's all I have left, but I could do 1 saguaro, 1 palm tree. So I'm gonna give you the dimensions of everything because there's no PDF this week. It's really just all kit contents, so there's really no PDF for this one, but my base piece is Real Red cardstock, and it's 8 by 8. Simple, regular Real Red cardstock. My second piece is basic white cardstock, and this is 7 3/4 by 7 3/4. Easy squared piece right there. So I'm gonna move my Real Red off to the side. That'll be our last layer that we put on. Now this is one of the card bases that I've cut into 2 inches, and it's 2 inches by, let me make sure I give you the right dimension on the length. 2 inches by 5.5. So what we're gonna do for this piece is we're just going to take our scissors and cut a flag at the bottom. Now this is a super simple layout if you are quite a beginner scrapbooker like I am. I don't know, scrapbooking intimidates me. And I think it's because I'm so used to working with a canvas that is this big and it's the perfect size, but this is such a bigger canvas to work with that it's just really intimidating for me. So we're gonna take our first piece, like I said, this was one of the card bases, and 2 inches by 5.5, and we're just going to glue this down. You can use whatever adhesive you prefer, but I'm just gonna use my liquid glue, and we're gonna glue that towards the left side of our paper. So it's just gonna butt up against right there. All right. And getting a little used to the weather, no, not at all. It was, like I mentioned earlier, Peggy, it was 39 degrees yesterday when I woke up, and no, I'm not excited about that. But tomorrow it's supposed to be like 70 outside. Today was 56. Tomorrow is 70. It can't make up its mind. Yes, this paper is from the kit. So here is, it's the 3rd card base. So there's the real red that we used, the Granny Apple Green, and then this is the card base. So it's not cardstock, it's just the card base that I cut up. And then this is another one of the card bases. So this is 1 3/4 by 4 3/4. Again, card base, just cut the opposite direction. Okay, same thing. We're going to use our scissors to cut a little flag here. There we go. And then we're gonna glue this piece down here as well. And I want that to overlap more. So this is why I use the liquid glue, because it gives me a few seconds to move it right where I want it here. Okay, next I have, this is again a card base. So this is 4 by 5.5. So all I did was take the card base, cut it in half, and then trim it down a little bit. So 4 by 5.5. This is gonna go on with dimensionals. So this is gonna be the mat for our picture. Now I only printed 1 picture because I really don't need 2 of the same scrapbook page, but I can add a separate picture later on, maybe for this year's picture. And then that's gonna go in our lower right here. Now my sentiment piece, this is gonna be from those pre-printed or the pre-die cut pieces. Same sentiment that we put on our last card, Warm Wishes. This one's gonna be in Granny Apple Green. And we're just gonna stamp it right in the middle there. So Warm Wishes. That's gonna go on with dimensionals as well. So going to use all the dimensionals from the kit. And that'll go right there. And now we're going to add some of those rhinestones. We're going to put them on the sentiment piece. So the medium-sized rhinestones right here. Here we go. And then in the upper section, I have, like I said, just 1 saguaro. But actually, because I already did this was for Tucson this year, I'm going to do some Christmas trees because this is going to be like this year's Christmas one. So we're going to use, actually, we'll do some of these other trees. We're going to use this one right here that is Pretty Peacock. And we'll use this little small Granny Apple Green one. So there we go. So now we'll have more of like a Rhode Island-y. We'll have our Tucson, Arizona from last year, and then this one will be colder climate Christmas. So we'll put some dimensionals on the back of these, and then they're gonna go, and like I said, I don't have a picture because, you know, Christmas hasn't happened yet this year, but that's gonna go here, and then this will be easy to just pull up when I put that picture right in there. And then because my husband said that was too blank and it needed something else, we're gonna add some of these little stars with Real Red ink. And I think this kind of helps fill in that little blank area a little bit. So we're just gonna put 1, 2, and 3, and then one more over here. Just a little something there. Now, because I changed this out a little bit, I could still keep the warm wishes for this year, or I have plenty of these other little die cut pieces that I could put in Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, whatever. I easily can swap that out. It's with dimensional, so it'll just pop right off. Now we're gonna add a little bit of twine here as well. I felt like this needed something, but again, I didn't want a really big ribbon in here. I just wanted, it needed something, but I didn't want it to be overpowering. So I just took a little bit of twine and added that there. So we're gonna stretch that out just to help tie it a little bit. And tie this into a bow, and we're gonna add this on with a mini glue dot. So I really wanted to show the versatility of this kit. It's not just for card making. I know we all like to send out Christmas cards, but I wanted to show that you can really take these pieces from the kit and cut them up and make other things as well. So it's not just for card makers. You can create other things with it too. Okay, now that we have all of that, we can glue this onto our card base of our Real Red cardstock. So add some glue and put this in here. Now I forgot to mention, this layout was meant for a 4x6 photo. So this was 4x6. I did have to trim it down a little bit height wise to fit, because this card piece is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So you did have to trim down your photo. So just when you're creating your scrapbook layout, just make sure that your photo can be trimmed down and you're not cutting anybody's heads off or any important part of the scrapbook layout. You don't want to mess up the photo after you've already done all this. Now, once you have your photo put down, I just added a little descriptor here. So Christmas 2023, Tucson, Arizona. And here is my sample layout for more of the warm weather. And then this will be my layout for this year. Like I mentioned, we lost 2 of these puppy dogs, one in August and the other in October of this year. But I'm excited because our trio of my husband, myself, and our dog Leia will become a quad this coming Wednesday when we pick up our newest puppy, Dachshund puppy. And I'm so excited to turn this into our Christmas layout for this year with our 4-pack, that I'd like to call it, of our new family here. So I hope you like this project too. A very simple layout, like I said, but you can make it more of the warm weather or the cold weather depending on where you live. And both of them all come with supplies from the kit. The only thing I added is 2 pieces of cardstock, ribbon, and some embellishments, and that's it. Yes, a puppy, Cindy, we got a puppy. I'm so excited. Of course, there'll be tons of pictures coming this week. So I'm excited. So here is our 3 projects that we worked on today. So we have our scrapbook layout, our warm weather layout, and our traditional Christmas card. So let me know in the comments which one is your favorite this week. I'm so excited about this scrapbook page. I'm really proud of this. Like I said, it's probably basic to some of you that are really avid scrapbookers, but I'm not a scrapbooker, so I was really proud with the way this layout turned out. So I look forward to seeing in the comments which one is your favorite this week. So let me know which one you like the most, and if you're from Arizona, you may like the warm weather one or the cold weather, depending on where you live. All right, well, I look forward to seeing you for another week of Makers Monday. Now, next week is a holiday. It's a Veterans Day on Monday, so I'll be taking a break from Makers Monday to spend time with my husband. He has the day off from school, and we'll be spending time with our new baby as well. So I look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks for the continuation of Makers Monday, and until then, have a great week, and I will see you then.